give you a sneak peek inside the advanced posture taping course. So you've seen what you're going to get, what we're offering, so you know exactly what's in the course and what to expect when you enroll. So after you enroll into the course, you'll get emailed a registration link. So you'll go ahead and register. You'll create a username and password if you don't already have one. Once you've created that, you're going to be directed to your My Posture courses. So it's right here. Once you log in, you will see this Certified Posture Expert tabs come available, and then that'll give you access to My Posture courses. So in your posture courses, if this is the only course you have, it'll be the only one there. Otherwise, you just locate it, and it's going to say posture taping just like this. Let's take a look at what's inside the posture taping course. So you just click on it like that, and it expands. You can see we have 4 modules, module 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the bonus module that you're going to receive, which has 13 different case-specific taping protocols. So the first module is going to be theory and principles. You're going to understand ideal postural presentation. You're going to understand the research behind posture taping, functional taping, why it's important for patient compliance, and what is functional tape and how does it work. So you're not just going to be just blindly taping people. You're going to understand the research behind it, why it works, what's happening to the body, which brings us actually to module 2, which is where we actually look at the human physiology and anatomy with functional taping. How does functional taping specifically change human function and physiology? So we'll look at the functional taping of the overall posture system, and then we're actually going to dive into each of the 4 posture quadrants and talk specifically about how taping in those specific areas are going to alter the physiology, alter function and patient function. So not just from postural distortions aspects, but also from a functional aspect. Module 3, so that'll be for all 4 posture quadrants. Then in Module 3, we get into the analysis module. So this is where we're going to actually go through the three-step functional tape analysis, and then we're going to go through the 7 different taping techniques, how to understand which taping technique to use. We're going to give you the American Posture Institute's taping protocol, which essentially takes you step by step through this protocol flow chart, which allows you to know exactly which taping technique to use, and so you know with 100% objective certainty that you're taping correctly, because we're also going to teach you the pre and post test to know what you've done worked, and if you didn't get the results you're supposed to, you know that taping technique is not appropriate for that presentation. So we're going to go through the different taping protocols. We're going to give you some specific case presentations. We're also going to talk about the different brands of functional tape. I mean, that's one of the most confusing parts. There's so many different type of functional tapes available. What do you use? Which ones are good? Which ones aren't good? We're actually going to go through the top 10, and then we'll narrow it down to the top 6 and explain what's the difference between those top 6 functional tapes, so you know which kind you may need for the different type of patient presentation, whether it's an athlete or an elderly person or maybe even a child. So then in Module 4, we get into the actual application of the posture taping. So we're going to go through all 7 of the different taping techniques, as well as a few others, and we're going to show you specifically. One, we're going to explain how to know if you're going to do it correctly. For example, you go through the analysis, the taping protocol flowchart. You've now determined that this is the taping application that you're going to use. How do you pre-test and post-test for it? How do you apply it? What type of tape? What type of tension? In what direction, origin to insertion do you apply? And where do you apply it? So in each of these taping techniques, we go through all 4 posture quadrants, and we demonstrate each taping technique on all 4 posture quadrants. So you're going to see exactly you're going to know, 1, for certainty, which taping technique to use. 2, you're going to know how to pre and post test for it. 3, you're going to know how to apply it. And 4, you're going to know how to apply it on all parts of the body for each taping technique. So it's really, really thorough here. This is the best online posture taping course that's on the market right now. And then in Module 5, we give you the bonus, which is those 13 case-specific taping protocols. So, I mean, you have somebody that comes in for carpal tunnel, we're going to show you a taping protocol for carpal tunnel. Shin splints, you got a taping protocol for shin splints. You have plantar fasciitis, we're going to show you how to tape for plantar fasciitis. So in addition to the 7 taping techniques that can be applied to any parts of the body based on the taping flow chart, the taping analysis protocol, you also have issue or problem specific taping protocols that you can use. So let's actually take a look at what it's gonna look like when you do the course. So when you initially open the course, they're all gonna the units are all gonna be grayed out like this, which means you haven't completed it yet. Once you complete it, the unit turns blue just like this, and you get a check mark there. Now you can't jump ahead because some of this information you need to know before you access later parts of the course. So you have to do this in order, but it's really simple. You just consume the information, you mark it completed, and then you move on to the next unit. So when you first start, you can just click on the unit and it's going to take you there. And if you want, you can come back here to the My Posture courses, and then you can jump back and forth if you need to by clicking here, or then going back to Unit 2 and Module 2, etc. Now you can also just go straight through the course. So if you start off by clicking Unit 1, it's going to look, and then you finish Unit 1, you move on to Unit 2, it's going to look like this. So right here you can see we actually have all those bonuses, that $650 worth of bonuses. They're right here. You just click this and download it and you're going to get all those bonuses. So this is how the course is actually set up. You can see right here. So in this Unit 2 of Module 1, there's actually 2 sections here. So you just hit play and you're going to see the course move. We've provided it's going to be a video course, so you have Dr. Krista actually talking to you with it. So it's not just PowerPoint, it's not boring, you don't zone out. You actually have Dr. Krista right there walking you through all the information. We provide background information or background posts and content that keeps it visually entertaining. And you can just see, you'll go right through it and then automatically go into the next section. When you get finished, you just scroll down to the bottom of the page, and then there's going to be a button right here that says mark this unit completed. You mark it completed, and then you move on to the next unit. Over here, you're also able to jump around through the course. If you've completed it, completed units, you can jump backwards, or if you need to go ahead and go forwards and you've completed the units, you can go forward. Here's another example of a unit in Module 2 and the different sections that are in this unit. You can see here we provide pictures and background information, text to support the information that's being stated. Here is the unit where we're going to take you through the specific analysis, the posture taping protocol analysis. Dr. Krista is going to walk you through each aspect of that, how to know when you're testing or when you're evaluating for that, which area and which way to go in the flow chart, so that you know with 100% certainty and objective clarity that you have the correct posture taping technique and protocol for this issue that's in front of you. So the huge difference here is we are not teaching you to be a YouTube taper. You're not just going to go on YouTube, look at how to do it, and then apply it to everybody. We have 7 specific taping techniques that apply specifically to different aspects or different issues. Does the patient present with pain? Is it acute or chronic pain? Is there edema? Is there muscle spasm? Is there dysfunction? Is there postural distortion patterns? You have specific taping protocols for all of these different presentations, so you can know with certainty you're applying the correct technique to get immediate results. And we mean immediate results because we give you a pre and a post test, which is how you know that what you've done has worked. You should immediately, when you do your post test, see a difference. The patient's going to see the difference, which is why you're going to get better patient satisfaction, better patient compliance. So this protocol right here is never been seen before. It doesn't exist anywhere else. This is the American Posture Institute's functional taping protocol, and it gives you with 100% objective certainty that you're applying the correct taping technique for that patient that's in front of you. Is specifically what tape tension to use, which direction, whether it's origin to insertion or insertion to origin, where to apply it, is it appropriate to apply it, and what are the pre and post tests to do with it. Now we're going to also, as I mentioned, go through the different types of tapes, the different types of brands. We're going to explain to you exactly what type of tapes are used for the different issues that you've found through the taping protocol, as well as with each of the taping techniques. How to prepare the skin, how to cut the tape. You're going to know everything. You're going to be an expert posture taper when you've completed this course. Now, as far as how the tape is applied, we're going to walk you through it. So this is Module 4. We're talking about proprioceptive tape. You can see all the different sections here that apply to proprioceptive tape, which is one of the specific taping techniques. So we explain specifically why you would use proprioceptive tape, how to determine between, for example, in this taping technique, are you going to use inhibition taping or excitation taping? And then we go through each of the 4 posture quadrants and show you exactly how to apply that taping protocol to those areas. And you can see we'll actually show you how to apply it. We talk you through it, where to put it, whether it's insertion to origin to insertion, how much tape tension to use, how to test it before and after. So that right there is what's involved in this advanced posture taping course. Like I said, this is one of our most fun that we've had. For us, this course was one of the most fun we've had creating it and putting it together. We use this on a regular basis. We think posture taping is one of the most fundamental, beneficial tools to have in your tool belt. Whether you use it every day with your patients, or you may use it once a week, or you just have it there for that one patient that you can't seem to correct the issue, posture taping is there to help you. So this is what it looks like inside the course. Now you've had a sneak peek into it. We look forward to having you inside of it. And remember, it's posture by design, not by circumstance.